So my name is Colin Basran, and I am fortunate enough to be the mayor of the most beautiful city in all of the world, Kelowna, British Columbia.
How long have you lived in the Okanagan?
I am born and raised here in Kelowna and was elected at 37 years old, the youngest mayor in our city's history, and I turned 39 in November.
What's your favorite restaurant here?
I'm going to give you the political answer because as the mayor, it's hard to play favorites. The culinary scene in Kelowna and the Okanagan has exploded, and it's first class.
What's your favorite cultural activity? And you can only pick one.
Opera Kelowna.
What's your best Okanagan memory?
Well, up until this past week, I would have said playing road hockey on the street that I grew up on. Every day after school, me and my best friend, we're still very tight, would come home every day and just play road hockey every day after school. And that was one of my childhood memories, and to me was just indicative of life in the Okanagan. But up until a week ago, things changed, and now I would say my favorite Okanagan memory was the opportunity for my wife and I to have a brush with royalty, and of course helping showcase this beautiful Okanagan Valley to a world audience.
What's one thing you can't live without?
Music.
What's your favorite song?
Anything by Led Zeppelin.
What's your favorite karaoke song?
Karaoke, I usually go to the Tragically Hip. I'm a huge Gord Downie fan.
What's your guilty pleasure?
I've recently just started drinking scotch, and I love it. And if I'm not careful, it may start putting a bigger dent in the budget than I ever anticipated.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
The first Canadian president of the United States.
What do you want to be now when you grow up?
Not the first Canadian president of the United States.
What's your best travel experience?
Japan. I went to Japan earlier this year, and I can honestly say that if I didn't live in Canada, I would move to Japan in a heartbeat. I loved everything about it.
What's your favorite Okanagan event?
I have a friend who runs an event called Devour, which really to me is indicative of a lot of the great things in the Okanagan right now. It brings together the best food and wine in our community, and it's attended largely by young professionals, and we've seen an influx of young people in our community. So I really think that that's a good indicator or very exemplary of all of the cool things happening in Kelowna and the Okanagan right now.
What's the best organization in town for young professionals?
OYP Collective, as if that's even a question.
If your life were a movie, what would the tagline be?
Am I allowed to swear on this?
We can bleep it out.